Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, including one about Jay-Z's classic song that shocked many on the internet when it resurfaced a few weeks ago on this platform, which sparked debates due to some comments from Ice-T about the song. And for younger rap fans, this was news. More on this in a bit. Today we also have more on Eminem from Tony Yayo that hit the web a few hours ago about what it was like working with Eminem in the studio. Some of his addition to the song some have described as 50's best song. But before we dive into the details today, XXL recently asked on Twitter, what rapper's back is this and what song did they carry? And I thought this was a great time to point out something ignored for some time. Most people agree that Eminem took Forever, a song with Wayne, Ye and Drake, but perhaps the biggest pool of objective data you'd find on the internet about Eminem taking Forever is on this platform, and it ain't pretty. The video is over 6 minutes long and has gained over 350 million views, and thanks to a feature YouTube added in 2022, it shows the most played part of the song, and it's not even close. Eminem wasn't just rapping when he said he took Forever. The data backs it up, and some are triggered that this was pointed out on Twitter. But I had nothing to do with millions of viewers choosing to focus on Eminem's verse, I promise. Moving on to the main topics today, it was news to younger rap fans when this resurfaced a few weeks ago, Ice-T talking about how he didn't get credit for Jay-Z's 99 Problems.
I made the song and then I called Marquise up and he did a verse on it. That was it. Chris Rock heard the song, told Rick Rubin Jay-Z should remake it. Jay heard the song, they paid for the publishing and they made the song. Okay. Why Jay-Z never said, this is Ice-T's song, show me some love. Me and Jay are friends. I met Jay with Big Daddy Kane. That's just another way of handling the situation. I handle the situation differently. If I use your music, I want to let people know. You hear Shut Up, Get It, Be Happy? That's Black Sabbath in the background. That's Yayo. So I think that being a player, a real live player, there's nothing you like better than to give props.
And this has sparked some interesting conversations, as for some, this is common for Jay-Z, and thousands agree with this. For instance, I have never heard Jay acknowledge any of the people he bit lyrics from, but some have hit back at this with, and you don't hear all the people he writes for acknowledge him either. Now point out the artist that hasn't used lyrics from another artist. Even NBA YoungBoy remade a Jay-Z song. Dudes hate Jay now because his money way longer than theirs, but some wild theories appeared under. That's cause he steals people's work all the time or shelve their work so they don't compete with him like what he did to DMX. And based on the stories we've heard about this song, some find this from Ice-T hilarious because everybody thought he just went in the booth and spit out one take laughing emojis. The back and forths were quite interesting. Some believe he paid you, that's all the thanks you get. You made it a hotline, he made it a hot song. While on the other end, some concluded, this is why Jay and Puffy are good friends, Vulture. And check this out, damn, Jay even a bigger snake than we thought he was, King Cobra. But over to you guys, is this news to you? What are your thoughts? Do you think Jay should have handled it the way Dre handled Still Dre? And heading to the next point at hand, Tony Yayo in an interview with Vlad shared some details about working with Eminem, including what's often overlooked when people talk about Eminem, his production skills. And after Tony Yayo stated to be in the studio with Dr. Dre and Eminem, like that was my dream, he went on to speak about a highlight of working with Eminem in the studio, and I quote, I think Eminem, what makes him astronomical is when we was doing Many Men and he was doing production with Many Men, because he does a lot of production on a lot of stuff from Get Rich or Die Trying, and it was the footsteps and the shots, and it was like the footsteps came from Poltergeist. It was crazy. I done seen him rhyme backwards. And he compared Eminem to Nas and addressed the debate surrounding the anecdotes that no one plays Eminem in the club or in cars. He's as lyrical as Nas, and then a lot of people say, well, I don't hear him in the club, and it's not about that. I don't hear him in the car. Nah, it's not about that. Is that right now Eminem can sell out a stadium with no problems. Eminem, what did we say the Spotify numbers was? And when Vlad responded, 62 million monthly listeners, Yayo added, big boy numbers still, and Eminem don't come outside, and you know a lot of people can't relate to him, but as for me, what he did for me and what I've seen he did for 50 and Banks and G-Unit as a whole, and D12 and Obi Trice, everybody went platinum and gold. Getting co-signs from him, we had the overseas connection because it wasn't really just Interscope. Interscope was a part of Jimmy Iovine, but Eminem is a machine in his hole. Like, he might not come outside and relate to other ish that people want to see him, but still, bro, look what he did with Griselda. He explained on the value of the Eminem cosign, how it benefited all of them, including Joe Budden, and he concluded that without the Eminem and Dre cosign, they wouldn't have blown up the way they did. And similar to what King Crooked said before,
rappers who make beats, top 5. And I'm like, yo, you gotta put him in there.
Some believe Eminem is the most underrated producer ever. Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoy content like this, and see you on the next one.